Reindeer is correct. Right, second question, Anne. In the human body, the most common type of goiter, endemic goiter, is caused by a deficiency of which mineral? Is it fluorine, iodine, or boron?
Okay, I'm not sure that boron's in the body, although I suspect as it's an option it may be, but I've not heard of that. I think it's iodine.
Okay. It is the right answer. Well done. 2 to you. Very, very good. Okay, well, Barry, what element is most commonly added to steel to make stainless steel? Chromium, tungsten, or iridium?
To make stainless steel, chromium is usually added.
Oh, you know your steel. It's the right answer. Chromium is correct, Barry. Well, back to you, Anne. A third question now. Problemata, a work by the Greek philosopher Aristotle, describes Alexander the Great using a primitive version of what invention? Bicycle, a hang glider, or a diving bell?
Well, I'm going to dismiss bicycle as an option, probably incorrectly, as I've seen so many times, but I'm going to dismiss that as not being in the pot at all. So the choice to me is a hang glider or a diving bell. And I think the problems surrounding a diving bell would be greater, so that's what I'm going to go for, a diving bell.
A diving bell. It's the right answer, Anne. Well done. Okay, well, there we are. Well worked out by Anne there. Put you in the lead, and Barry knows he's got to get this right, or he'll be following Judith into the silence of the question room for the final round. Here you go, Barry. The Michelson-Morley experiment investigated the movement of what? Light, sound, or electrons?
It was a very famous experiment, was the Michelson-Morley. It was attempting to investigate the movement of light. And I believe it was attempting to prove whether there was a mysterious vapour called the ether that light moved through. And the end result was that there wasn't.
So just confirm your answer for me.
The answer is light.
Light. Okay, that is correct, Barry. Yes, well done. 3 each then, and we go to sudden death, so we remove those choices that you've been working so well with. Up to this point, just got to hear an answer from you, so an awful lot harder. Here's your question. What disease was deliberately introduced to Australia in 1950 to control the rabbit population?
I think we had this disease here as well for a time, and certainly it's made some re-emergencies over odd times. It was myxomatosis.
Myxomatosis is the right answer, Anne. Yes, well done. You've got to get this again, Barry, to save yourself. Which birds from the family Trochilidae take their commonly used name from the sound of their rapidly beating wings?
Well, the birds with the most rapidly beating wings in the world are the hummingbirds, because their wings can beat at up to 1,000 times per minute. Yes, per minute. So I guess the answer is hummingbirds.
Hummingbirds. Is that why they can hover?
Indeed, and fly backwards as well.
Fly backwards.
The only bird that can.
It's the right answer, hummingbirds. Correct, Barry. Back to you, Anne. The astronomical symbol for which planet is the same as that used in biology for the female sex? A circle with a small cross beneath.
I feel there should be a logical way of working this out, that it should mean something to the planet, but I can't actually think. So, as the book, Women are from Venus and Men are from Mars, Venus is obviously related to the women in that instance. I'm going to go for Venus.
And that's the right answer, Anne. Yes, Venus. That was it. Well reasoned. Barry, formulated in 1662, Boyle's law states that at constant temperature, the pressure of a fixed mass of gas is inversely proportional to which property?
Oh dear, this is such an obvious one that I'm getting confused now, because there's a lot of gas laws. There's Boyle's and Henry's and Charles, and I'm just trying to sort them out in my mind. Pressure is inversely revert. Can't be volume. It must be temperature. It must be temperature. That's my answer.
Okay, temperature. Just listen to it again. Formulated in 1662, Boyle's law states that at constant temperature, the pressure of a fixed mass of gas is inversely proportional to which property?
Volume?
It is volume.
Oh, I didn't.
There's all those physics students out there watching. Well, no, Boyle's law. Which means, Anne, you're through to the final round. Barry, you'll be sitting it out. Would you both please come back and join your teams? Well, Anne, a very good round from you, but must be said, profiting from Barry's eagerness there, jumped straight in there and gave me an answer that was already in the question. But as it stands now, the Eggheads have lost 2 brains from the final round, and late at 8:30, haven't lost any. Our next subject is film and television. Who'd like to play this? And it can't be Anne or Jeff.
I think that's you, Russell.
No, it's going to be after one of you.
Alice is in the booth.
I've got to lose one.
Come on then.
It's going to be me.
OK, Russell, who would you like to play from the Eggheads? It can be anyone apart from Judith or Barry, so that leaves CJ, Kevin or Chris. Film and television.
You think Chris?
Yeah.
Think Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
OK, yeah. Okay,
I'm
mate.
going for Train Spotter Chris.
Oh, that'll get it
I haven't
going.
been a train spotter since I was 14, matey. It's a slur on us ferroequinologists.
What are they called?
Ferroequinologists. Studiers of the iron horse.
The Iron Horse? Ferroequinologist. Well, that's what we'll know him as forevermore. Could we have Russell, our lecturer, please, on our ferroequinologist into the question room, please? OK. Now, Russell, would you like to go first or second?
I'm going to choose to go second in this instance.
Well, that's the tactic worked for Jeff, didn't it? Got an early slip-up from Judith and then got into the final round. Let's see if it happens here. Chris, then, first question. Who played FBI agent Fox Mulder in the US TV series The X-Files? Is it Matthew Perry, David Duchovny or Anthony LaPaglia?
Well, I remember Anthony LaPaglia with the most unconvincing accent you ever heard playing Daphne's brother in Frasier. But Fox Mulder was David Duchovny.
David Duchovny, Fox Mulder, yes it is, in The X-Files. Good start. One to Chris. Russell, first question. In the TV comedy Blackadder, Baldrick is particularly partial to which root vegetable? Turnip, parsnip or carrot?
Now, like everybody else, I've watched all these series, and particularly my eldest son, Philip, is a great fan of this. And I'm going to kick myself if I get this wrong, but I'm not 100% sure. I know it's not a carrot, but I'm going to plump for a parsnip.
OK. Baldrick, particularly formed of root vegetables, but particularly the turnip, Russell.
Oh, gosh.
Turnip. Yes, so not anything there. Chris, then, a chance for a bigger lead. Which Cambridge-educated actress has starred in the films Constantine, Chain Reaction and Enemy at the Gates? Anna Friel, Tandy Newton or Rachel Weisz?
Well, I don't think Anna Friel went to Cambridge. And I don't think Tandy Newton did either, so it's got to be Rachel Weisz.
OK, Rachel Weisz, it is the right answer, so it's 2 to you. Right, Russell, you must get this one then to keep the round alive. Who directed the 2007 film Sleuth, which starred Jude Law and Michael Caine? Was it Stephen T. Kay, Charles Shire or Kenneth Branagh?
Well, after being a bit of a turnip last time round, fingers crossed on this one. Not quite so sure about Kay and Shire, but I have a sneaky feeling it might have been Kenneth Branagh. So I'm going with Kenneth Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh, OK. OK, noted actor and, of course, director of late. And it is the right answer. Well done. Well, a chance for Chris to win here with his third question. In 2008, which sportsman made a guest appearance on the children's TV show Sesame Street, in which he taught the character Elmo to spell the word persistence? David Beckham, Roger Federer or Tiger Woods?
Well, I think Roger Federer was too busy at the time. I don't suppose David Beckham can spell persistence. So, given the sort of ethos that Sesame Street operates in, I would say quite possibly they got Tiger Woods in. I'll say Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods? Well, hidden depths, David Beckham. He can spell persistence. It's David Beckham, not Tiger Woods. So, well, Russell, a chance to redeem yourself. Get this and we go into sudden death. In which film does Cate Blanchett play the teacher Sheba Hart? The Shipping News, Paradise Road or Notes on a Scandal? Have you seen any of those, any of the choices?
Yes, I thought the Shipping News is that well, the fellow who's director of the Royal Vic was something to do with that. Paradise Road, Notes on a Scandal. Oh, gosh. And he liked this person. I'm going to go with not 100% surety. I've heard of all three films, and I think the Shipping News was based in Britain for whatever reason. I'm going to go with the Shipping News on a hunch.
A hunch that Kate Blanchett played the teacher Sheba Hart in the Shipping News. It's the wrong answer, Russell. It's not the Shipping News. It is Egghead.
Notes on a Scandal.
Notes on a Scandal. So an Egghead has got through. First defeat for late at the 8:30 means, Russell, sorry to say, no place for you in the final round. Chris, you'll be there. Would you both please come back and join your teams?